Hello, investors. This is Ted Zhang, portfolio manager at Revere Asset Management. Today is Friday, September 12th, 5:14 p.m., coming to you from New York City, New York. Stay in the market. We are in an uptrend. We have the four coveted green arrows right now when looking at the GROTECTION gauge. Market leaders acting well, still an uptrend. Short term above the 21 EMA indexes. Medium-term indexes above the 50-day, and long-term indexes above the 200-day. What happened today? Indexes mixed as crypto complex and Tesla shine, and we'll go over the action soon enough. 21 over 21 list down 0.33%. Turbo 12 up 0.62%. Big 8 up 1.25%. RG8 down 0.67%. S&P 500 down 0.05%, RSP down 0.72%, Qs up 0.44%, QQEW down 0.16%, Dow Jones down 0.59%, midcaps down 1.10%, Russell down 1.01%, Global 60/40 down 0.15%, GROTECTION down 0.03%, and Turbo up 0.89%. So jumping right into a chart of S&P 500, weekly looks amazing. We had this COVID-like V-shaped crash, rallied, breaking out into new all-time highs with a new all-time high weekly close. Yesterday, we broke out on volume, many accumulation days in the last few days. Today, just a brief new highs, tapped 6,600, rejected that, and closed lows of the day. Extremely tight day, lower than average volume, VIX below 15 as well. So really nothing too much to worry about from today's action. RSP didn't make a new high, broke out yesterday, closed at new high, but came back in inside day, lower volume than yesterday's breakout. So still completely fine action. The Qs, give me 1 second. The Qs also made a new all-time high. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 days in a row now, wall of blue accumulation. This is a great sign for the Qs. Looks like people are buying tech up into this rate cut, and this is a multi-week breakout right here as well. So perfect action for the Qs. QQEW forming this base with a level right there. We'll see what happens above 140. Those remain key levels, and this is still lagging the NASDAQ 100. Dow Jones broke out to new all-time highs yesterday above 46,000. Pulled back in, closed a little bit below 46,000, but inside day. Midcaps inside day as well, although we were down, still holding the 8 EMA. Russell, same thing, inside day, back below 2,400, still well above the 8 EMA, still normal action there. VIX, still below 15, so no one's really too worried. Volatility still stays low, but if you look at it from a contrarian standpoint, perhaps you can say this leaves room for the VIX to spike. But as trend followers, we like a lower VIX for smoother volatility. Dollar still below the 821 and 50, really just doing nothing. GLD gold broke out to new all-time highs and just continuing its trend. Perfect post-breakout action right now. Silver, same thing, broke out to new highs, new all-time highs actually as well, and just trending along the 8 EMA perfectly as well. So when things are working like this and trending, there's really not too much commentary to really say. Now on to Bitcoin. Talked about this yesterday, last video. Undercut reclaim the 112,000 level, which is this low right here and this previous breakout spot. So that's key. Respecting price structure extremely well. And now back above the 10 or the 8, 21, and 50. And we're looking to retest the set 117.5K area. And that will be key. Maybe we go sideways for a little bit, retest 114, 115K before we bust out of there. Ethereum acting even better. Broke out this high tight flag, which I highlighted last video. 4,500 was the key level. Solana, 210 was the key level. Kind of struggled there a little bit, but eventually we got going. And this is perfect action from Solana. XRP, also part of the regime. Great action as well. Back up with the 821 and 50-day. Just fantastic action in the crypto complex. Going on to bonds, 2-year was up 1.8 basis points today, not much. 10 years up 4 basis points, still holding the 4 handle. We'll see what happens there, but bonds look strong and yields have backed up into this potential rate cut. And looking at that, we are at 96% probability for 25 basis point rate cut and 3.6% for a 50 basis point rate cut. So that being said, that is it for the inter-asset correlation. And now we are on to the tail tape. We are still operating under the bull case, trending above the 21 EMA. We had news today, consumer sentiment at 10 a.m., which came in weaker than expected. Perhaps that maybe impacted indexes, but individual leaders in crypto especially acted really well today. Today's keys, we're watching S&P versus 21 EMA, which we closed above. We did close below all-time highs. The NASDAQ above the 21 EMA and closed at all-time highs. Russell above the 8 EMA, but below all-time highs. Day count, breakout 2 to breakout 3. 7 days above the 8 EMA, 8 days above the 21 EMA. Expectations are positive. S&P sectors, just sectors in general. Bond yields are up, so bonds are down. The dollar was up. Communications, utilities, discretionary was up. The crypto miners, which are more so known as the data center AI names like Wolf, Irene, were up. Bitcoin was up, Ethereum was up, and the mega caps were strong today. On the downside, healthcare, builders, industrials, uranium, home builders, XBI. So it seems like the interest rate sensitive names are actually got hit today a little bit. We're actually just pulling back slightly after some decent moves in the last week or so. In GROTECTION, we added to Tesla and Robinhood. So let's look at that real quick. Tesla breaks out yesterday out of this beautiful 358 pivot, beautiful VCP characteristics. And then we broke out 368, so we added onto that position. Huge volume today and literally perfect close at the dead highs. This is exactly what you want to see on a breakout. And now onto Hood. Added 1% Hood on this pullback. See if we can get supported there. And with that, Grow is at 1.4 beta, 6.2% open heat. In Turbo, no changes. 2.3 beta, 7.47% open heat. Bottom line is indexes mixed as crypto, complex, and Tesla shine. So now let's go to some charts of interest. First one, I just want to highlight is Tesla. Just amazing breakout. Look at this volatility contraction in the space. So tight on the right side. Clean levels, broke out of both of those, and huge volume came in. Weekly, 4-year base, broke out this huge cup with handle, and the monthly is just thing of beauty. Sideways, big move up, sideways, big move up, sideways, big move up, question mark, we will see. Rocket Lab also broke out of a multi-week base, cup with handle, if you will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7-week base, looks really good as well. Ethereum breaks out this high tight flag, amazing action. Let's see if there's follow through next week. And then Bitcoin, UNR, this level right here, and back above all key moving averages. So onto the 21 over 21 list. We already covered Tesla, up 7.4%. SoFi continues to trickle higher above the 8 EMA. Carvana, one of the biggest movers of the last few years, literally from $3.50 to $400. Amazing. 100x. AppLovin continues to break out as well. Amazing action. It made a big move on earnings. 153% year-over-year earnings, 77% revenue growth. Pullback, retested that gap day low, and reclaimed that left side peak, 428, and now it's almost 600. CRDO, so many opportunities in the market right now. Breaks out this higher low flag as well. GTX, just an amazing move as well. Broke out this flat base, broke out this flag, and this trend has been amazing. BE capped up on a partnership news, I believe, with Oracle, and then 280%, 67% year-over-year growth, and this trend has been amazing, from 29 to over 68 now. TTWO breaks out this flat base. We'll see what happens if it continues or not. Slower name. On the downside, ANET is down 8.9%. Kicker candle, still breakout so far. Tempest was down 2.7, but just inside day as it finds some resistance at previous all-time highs. This could be a place where maybe it pulls back in a little bit, and build a handle like that. Reddit pulls back in, but finds support at 250. So still perfect action here. Really, this is what we look for. Triple-digit earnings, mid to high double digits or triple-digit revenue growth, gapped up out of this base, trended, made an all-time high, pulled back, found support at 821, surfed it, got tight, and broke out again. Really just big move up, pull back, undercut, reclaim. You see the 21 and 8, surf, get tight, expand. Snowflake kind of lagging. Came and break gap days high. Net down 1.5%. Still just normal action, just more of a slow chugger name. ALAB down 0.5%. Still perfect action, well above the 8 EMA. Turbo 12 on the up move. We already talked about this name on charts of interest. Rocket Lab, Irene owned in Turbo, strong too, making a new high. CRDO up 1.68%, hovering at all-time highs. KRMN all-time high close. U pretty much flat, trending the 8 EMA. On the downside, Wayfair was down, but still above the 8 EMA. Tempest inside day, but still below 91.5. SEDG solar name. This is going to get cut this week, closing below the 8 and 21. And solars really just aren't in favor right now. WGS also really nice action here too. I mean, sorry, not nice action. Also another name that's going to get cut, potentially cut on a 200 EMA. Finally, to wrap up this video, one theme really sparked up today as well, and they'll likely get added to Turbo 12. INOQ, the quantum theme, above this 49 level, exploded up 18% today. RGTI was up 14% today. I mean, these are just phenomenal bases, unreal. That's the best loader entries out of this pivot 3 days ago. But look at this weekly base. Look at this monthly base. Just amazing. Cup with handle, big base. RS line new highs as well. You can see big move up. Found support at 200. Undercut, reclaim, got tight, and now expanded. RGTI, same pattern. QUBT, curling as well. And QBTS, all quantum names with the wedge pop. So I want to see how this does. This is actually acting really well. So we will see if it gives us potential entries going forward. With that being said, I'm going to wrap it up for today's video. Today's Friday, September 12th. And if you have any questions or interested in what we do at revereasset.com, you can email me at ted@revereasset.com. You can follow me and message me on Twitter or X at TedHZhang. Our phone is 855-REAL-WEALTH. That's 855-732-5932. Our website is revereasset.com, and we are at Revere Asset on all social media platforms. And please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy our content. That being said, this is Ted Zhang with Revere Asset Management, telling it like it is. Thanks for listening, and have a great rest of your week, and have a great weekend.